What be y'all, Rezin 47 here again. This is CD Collection Part 4 coming at you. In Part 3 I told you this would be the episode I show off my new pickups. So here we go. 6 of the 10 CDs I'm showing off are new. And then I have a cassette and a vinyl to show off as well. So, first one up to bat is my 2022 album of the year. Which is Benny the Butcher, Tana Talk 4. This was up for pre-order like the day the album was out. And that's when I got it. The CDs were shipped out late April. And I bring that up because I have a fucking crazy story to tell about this album. So here we go. You got your credits in the disc art right there. I love how they did that. They took the track list picture from Tana Talk 3 and made it the cover of this album, which is dope. And that's perfect because this album, every element is a perfect follow-up to Tana Talk 3. The lyrics and the production are basically the same. They got the Derringer and Alchemist lined up. But here's my story with the album. They gave me my tracking number when all the CDs started coming in. And for like a week and a half passes and they didn't fucking ship it out. So I had to contact their distributor Empire and get an answer from them. And they tried to pull some shit and tell me that they're not shipping out till like late September. And that fucking pissed me off. I fought hard to get them to ship this out. I had to show foolproof evidence that it was shipping late April, and they finally shipped it out. I don't know what the deal with that was, but I have it now, so no worries. But yeah, I said I love this album. It's my album of the year so far. I mean, Johnny P's Carrier with J. Cole, back with Stove Out Cooks, Super Plug, 10 More Commandments, Tyson vs. Ali, Thoughts Revenge, Guerrero with West Side Gun, Thoughts Mr. Chow Hall. Yeah, I fucking love this album. I'll say it's one of my favorite Griselda albums of all time. I've listened to it enough, I can say that. And I dropped a review for it, so go check that out. So that's first up, Tana Talk 4. And then these next 3 CDs, this band has had a chokehold on my fucking life in the music aspect for like the past few months. If you know me, you know that. You've definitely heard this name before. And the band I am talking about is none other than Helium. This is their Superball Plus EP. It's like a maxi single for the track off the Dirt of Luck. And this EP in general is like a leftovers from the Dirt of Luck album. It's 5 tracks. How do I get this? There we go. Trying to get it spinned up right, because like the arc on this album is basically like a bunch of like rims and shit, which is kind of cool. So yeah, the 4 tracks that are left off are What Institution Are You From? Lucky Charm, Number 12 Elephant, and I Am a Witch. All of those also appear on the Ends with Ann compilation, which put out in 2017, which was coming up next. And, yeah, well, where do I want to go with this? Yeah, my favorite track is definitely What Institution Are You From? I fucking love that song. Been bumping it, like, fucking every day since I heard these songs. But I also love Number 12 Elephant. That's, like, I love the way that track really moves and shit. So, yeah, man, Superball Plus EP by Helium. That was September 1995. And then, in between that and this album, they put out another EP called No Guitars, which I didn't pick up. I will get it soon. But I just drag it in that because of that album cover. But I have to get it because completion of the discography. Anyways, this is the last album they recorded and released in 1997. Which is called The Magic City. They went more experimental with this one. They did some more like strings and like keyboards and horns added into the fucking music, and they didn't really do any distortion on the guitars this album either. So it's like really clean and shit. Also, I love that insert right there where they took like pictures of the band and they added like some watercolor shit to it, like looks really dreamy and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely different from the Dirt of Luck, but I love it. Had to grow on me. But yeah, I love this album, man. You got Vibrations, Leon's Space Song, my favorite track, Ocean of Wine, Aging Astronauts, Medieval People, Lady of the Fire, Revolution of Hearts, Ancient Crime, Clementine, Walk Away. Yeah. I'll review this sometime this year because it turns 25 in September. So yeah, that's The Magic City by Helium. That was the last time they recorded and released. They did record like a handful of songs like in between that time and their breakup in 1998, which have not been fucking released and hopefully surface one day. But 20 years later, Mary Timony wanted to reunite the band, but that didn't happen because the band members Ash and Sean, I guess their personal lives were really busy. So instead, Matador Records put out The Dirt of Luck and Magic City on vinyl again. They put out a new compilation of like rare and unreleased songs, which is this album right here I just mentioned, ends with "and." The title of this album comes from a line about the song Superball. And this is definitely my second favorite album of theirs. I've been bumping this like every fucking day since I heard it. I love it that much. It's one of my favorite albums of all time, like all genres considered, I would say at this point. So yeah, I made this on Kanaki. This is not put on CD officially. So yeah, what do you got on here? You got the first 4 tracks are from Pirate Prude. I don't know why those are on there. But you get Lucy, one of my top 5 Helium songs. Termite Tree, Hole in the Ground, Magic Box, Superball, Demo. Another top 5 song for me, One Institution from. Number 12, Elephant, I Am a Witch, Ghost Car Demo, Puff and Stars. I fucking love that. You get the last 2 songs they recorded. Fantastic Castle and Golden Bridge. And get a demo for Leon's Space Song in here, and you get a song called The Dragon Number 1, which is left off from No Guitars. So yeah, I'll definitely review this too. Pretty soon. I got my notes like on the floor, like right next to me. So yeah, I'm working on that right now. Helium ends with "and." 2017, a fucking classic if you ask me. Already, it's been 5 years, but fuck it. Next up is an album from the legendary Psychopathic Records, and this is an album I've been needing to get from that label for fucking years at this point. I convinced myself I wasn't too big of a fan of this album, but once I got this, I re-listened to it, and I realized that I was wrong. I actually always fucking love this. And it is ABK Anybody Kill a Hatchet Warrior 2003. This is like not officially his debut album, but it's his debut on Psychopathic. He had an album out before this in 2000, which I forgot the name of it was. But this is like his yeah, teeth on this tray are broken, but yeah, this is like his primary debut. There's the disc right there. There's the insert right there, like a wanted poster. Anyways, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Psychopathic albums. Now that I re-listen to it, you got Kill Me, Ghetto Neighbor, Come Out to Play With. That's my shit on there. My favorite track. Tools, While You're Sleeping, Food and Gang Related. The only track on the album I don't like is In the City. It's just like a Joe Walsh Eagles cover. Other than that, this album's a fucking classic. This is definitely one of those albums that embodies the true Juggalo spirit right here. ABK kind of gets slept on nowadays. This album is definitely a fucking classic. And this turns 20 next year, which is fucking crazy. So, yeah, man. Dope cover, too. Just ABK as like a consolation. So, yeah, Hatchet Warrior 2003. Happy I got that. Happy I went back and listened to it. Because the album deserves all the respect it needs. So, next up. This album right here, I've been trying to get into doom metal lately, and this is my introduction album, and it is Electric Wizard Dopethrone 2000. Yeah, Electric Wizard. I thought, where are they from? I forgot. Fuck it, not important right now. But yeah, they're like this is like one of the most famous doom metal albums of all time. It's my introduction to the genre. The album cover should tell you what you're getting into. It's like some fucking, what is that, like a warlock smoking a hookah? Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, it's 2000. I believe this is their 3rd or 4th album. I think it's their 3rd. But, pop this off. I got this factory sealed. There's a band right there. And something cool in the booklet I want to show off really quick is, the credits themselves. You can see right here. They got the band lineup right here, but if you like focus, the drummer Mark Greening, instead of drums, he's credited as Assault and Battery. That's fucking hard. So, yeah, this album is dark, brutal, grimy. I mean, all the songs in here, the guitars are basically tuned to drop B or even lower. You got like Funeralopolis, like a 3-part track, Weird Tales, which is like 15 minutes long, but I love it because it like progressively gets darker and darker sounding as the song moves. My favorite track, Eye of the Witchfinder, which is like about the Salem witch trials. We Hate You, the title track, the bonus track, Mind Transferal. Yeah, man, great introduction to doom metal for me. Hopefully, if I get off my ass and start listening to more music, I'll go further into the genre. So yeah, Electric Wizard, Dopethrone 2000. And then that's it for the CD pickups. Next up are just random albums I picked. So here we go. This is number 7, I think. And it is Primus, Frizzle Fry, 1990. Let me move these really quick. 1990. This is my favorite album of theirs. Originally it was Pork Soda, but I found myself listening to this more. Yeah, fucking classic. I love this. I love like the vibrant green to the album cover. Like, very ahead of its time for 1990. So we got here. To Defy the Laws of Tradition. That might be my favorite Primus song. Groundhog's Day. Too Many Puppies. Mr. Know-It-All. John the Fisherman. That song I think was my first time hearing Primus, because I was on Guitar Hero 2. And I think they actually got the mastering track for that, which is weird because back on those first 2 games they had to use like cover tracks. But anyways, we got that. Toys Go Winding Down. Putty Tying, Spaghetti Western. Yeah, man. A fucking classic album. It's my favorite there. My second favorite is Pork Soda. Yeah, man, I fucking love this album. Especially like around like the winter time, like start of each year, I bump this album a lot. So yeah, Frizzle Fry, Primus, 1990, classic. Next up is, in my opinion, a very underrated album. Which I get why people don't talk about it, because it's like a really fucking weird record. But it's one of my favorite albums from one of my favorite producers of all time, who's underrated in his own right, and that's Prince Paul, Psychoanalysis, What Is It? This is the 1997 Tommy Boy Reissue. Originally came out in 1996 and it had like a slightly different track list. So yeah, this is like a experimental / instrumental album. There's like a few tracks with rapping on it. But yeah, I like the packaging in here. It comes with like a red tray insert, but it's not like a full red jewel case, which I like because I don't really like tinted jewel cases. Those fucking bother the shit out of me. But I give this one a pass. Anyways, yeah. This is his solo debut. I fucking love it. You got Why Must You Hate Me, dope instrumental. My favorite track, probably Beautiful Maniac, Beautiful Night, Manic Psychopath. All these tracks have like subtitles which are based off of like different mental disorders. So you got Beautiful Night, Manic Psychopath, Open Your Mouth, Hypothalamus, which is like a sexual interlude type thing. Introduction to Psychoanalysis, Schizophrenia, which was the intro on the original version. Effectual Healing, To Get a Gun, The World's a Stage, Booty Clap, fucking In Your Mind, Altered States. That track's hilarious. Psycholinguistics, Convergent Thought. That's one of the few tracks that has rapping on it. I don't know who's rapping on there, but he bodies it. They get a beautiful night, Dan the Automated remix, which is a bonus track. So yeah, I think his best album is Princes Among Thieves, but I think my favorite of his is this. It's just the sampling on here is just fucking insane, so creative. This shows why Prince Paul is as amazing producer as he is. So yeah, that's Psychoanalysis. What Is It? 1997. And next up, these last two. I gotta give another shout out to homie Mike from Speedy Cloud. Put me onto this guy because this has been one of my favorite rappers since I fucking discovered him. And it is Royale. This is his debut album, the Ivory Stoop from 2018. Yeah, this is the album I got introduced to him through. The title of this is like based off like these marble stoops that they have out in Baltimore, which is where Royale is from. And they get clean like I think like once every week or so. There's inlay art, so like you get the cover, which is like the Ivory Stoops when they're cleaned, and then the back of it is the Ivory Stoops when they're dirty. I think it's pretty cool. But you get the intro track is like really fucking dope. Who produced that? Beppo killed that shit. My favorite track, Half Moon Caesars, where he talks about growing up on hip hop and shit. It actually samples my favorite track on Only Built for Cuban Links, Ice Water. And you get like what else? Bitches, Garments, The Transaction, which is like that was the first song Mike played me for. That was a dope track produced by his main producer Ray Sosa. Armatillo, The Iron with Benny, that song is dope as fuck. America's Nightmare, Walk with a Gun with Conway, J. Royale goes vicious on that track. The Arithmetic, and then there's a hint track on here called The Transaction Remix. It uses the same beat, but it has a different verse from J. Royale, and it has an extra verse from Conway on there. And I have to give a salute to Royale on that for bringing back the art of hidden tracks, which is dope as fuck. And it's something that gets lost nowadays with like the whole streaming thing and all that. But yeah, that's fucking dope. Salute J. Royale, salute Mike for putting me on to this guy. He's dope as fuck, he needs to get more attention. And that's his debut album. And then next up is his latest album, which is my fucking favorite of his. This is from 2020, The Baltimore Housing Project. Man, I'll tell you right now, that was the worst year of my fucking life, but this album helped me get through. I remember when the single 1000 Gram Figaro came out on YouTube. I fucking loved it. The beat was crazy. And J. Royale killed it. He had Sky Zoo on there. And I love that inlay art. It's just a person laying down on a Baltimore bench. If I didn't show the disc art right here, it's pretty cool. It's like the same as the album cover and shit. Like a busted window from a Baltimore project and shit. Anyways, it's my favorite album of his so far. You got 1000 Gram Figaro, like I said. That's my favorite J. Royale song. The Town, Ski Rack with Ransom. That was actually my introduction to Ransom. Pearl Hell with Ill Conscious. Tick Cruddy, I love that song. I bumped that a lot when the album was out. Lion with Willie the Kid. Levas. I love that song because like it's scratching over investigative reports from Liquid Swords. Reefer Clouds. I love that track too. And then you get the outro track produced by Level 13. That shit is grimy. And this also has a bonus track or a hidden track. It's the Unreasonably Doubted remix with one of his with J. Royale's boys. Forgot what his name was. His name is Pure. That's what his name is. But yeah, you can tell there's a hidden track because it says album version right there on the track list. Yeah, it's my favorite album of his. He's got a new album in the works called the Trilogy Chapter, which I guess has been part of like a trilogy series. These two albums, which you can kind of tell with like how the artwork is and like how the album's put together and shit like that. So I can't wait for the third installment. That's gonna be dope as fuck. Hope it's coming out this year. So those are the CDs I have, and the cassette I have is I've been needing this for like a fucking long time to complete my cassette collection of this band, and it's Nirvana Incesticide. This is that's cassette, like I said, it's the OG 1992. This is basically a brand new, which is crazy because this is like a 30-year-old album. I'm gonna go through the J card really quick because why not? It's a cassette. It's the same as the CD and the vinyl. I can never get good luck with this album because every pressing I have does not have the Kurt Cobain rant. But there you go, right there. That right there, that's what they use for the track list on the CD. It's fucking dope. I think there's the cassette itself. Nothing really to write home about. It's just a typical clear with gray design. Oh wait, this goes in first. Anyways, I don't think I've ever talked about this album on the channel except for my Nirvana collection, so here we go. I'll name off my favorite tracks. Dive, Sliver, Stain, Been a Sun, what else? Beeswax, I fucking love that song, it's underrated. Downer, Mexican Seafood, probably my favorite track on the album, that's really a slept on track. Hairspray Queen, Aero Zeppelin, Aneurysm. Yeah, man. I'll probably review this because it turns 30 this year as well. Yeah, Nirvana Incesticide. Happy to have that. My Nirvana collection is complete. And then this is the vinyl. I already mentioned this. This got reissued in 2017. And it is Helium, The Dirt of Luck on vinyl. This is the 2017 reissue. This got put out from Matador Records, of course. And this is a gatefold. I'll show you what the flip cover looks like. Right there. Actually, let me flip it around, actually. There you go. That's what the full cover looks like. Painted by Mary Timony again. And then the inside, same as the CD. You got your lyrics and credits. And then I'll show you what the disc looks like. It just comes in a paper sleeve. Comes on this amazing looking blue vinyl. That looks really fucking good. I love the shade of the blue it comes in. So yeah. Thank y'all for watching. This has been CD Collection Part 4. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, all that shit. I should have my Ends with N review coming out pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that one. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace. Shit.